From clumps to pre-wash conditioning, radical gentleness to rope twists, and lengthy detangling sessions to loose twists, over the years you have watched me hone my healthy hair regimen. However, just like yours, mine is a work in progress. Hello love! If you're new here, my name is Asha and I am a level 4 certified trichologist in training, and I help new and overwhelmed naturals grow long, healthy hair for the first time. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you 5 things that I no longer do with my natural hair. So the first thing that I have stopped doing is that I no longer steam my hair with a fabric steamer. Shock horror, I know. And the reason for this is actually quite interesting. So last year, when I started my trichology course, I got into a conversation with a fellow student on the program about steaming and afro hair and what the benefits would be of using a handheld steamer. And my classmate said, well, hair is technically hydrophobic, so why would you want to put more water into it anyway? At the time, I didn't really buy this explanation because I had been steaming my hair not with the aim of getting more water to penetrate into it, but because I wanted to improve the binding efficiency of the conditioner. And I had seen studies that showed that conditioning efficiency is enhanced with higher temperature. However, what I realized when speaking to Jackie Vendriel, trichologist and textured hair expert, was that I was probably unwittingly doing a great deal of damage while steaming my hair, and that damage was enhancing the effect that I noticed from the conditioner. So even if it makes my hair feel softer and smoother in the short term, is it really worth using a handheld steamer if it's going to jeopardize the long-term integrity of my hair? So the second thing I've stopped doing with my hair are rope twists. And rope twists are a unique type of twist that are formed by not only taking 2 strands and kind of making them overlap like this, but also twirling the hair as you twist it. So you kind of twirl, etc., etc. I'm not doing a proper rope twist, but I just wanted to demonstrate. And while attending the multi-ethnic hair symposium last year, I learnt about a phenomenon called torsion. Torsion is essentially this. So when you take something and you twirl it, that's torsion. And what I learnt was that when you take a hair fiber and you twirl it, it induces a lot of stresses on the inside of the hair fiber. Hair is a really interesting material because the outside of it is a lot harder than the inside of it. So when you twirl it, it can make the inside and the outside prone to cracking. And for that reason, I have decided to steer clear of hairstyles that involve twirling of the hair. And then another reason why I'm no longer doing rope twists is because when you remove rope twists, because of all of that torsion that's kind of been built up from all of the twirling, the tendrils are inclined to kind of twirl back on each other, and that makes it, number one, difficult sometimes to remove the rope twist, and number two, that twirling motion seems to me as though it would make your hair really susceptible to kind of cuticular chipping. This isn't something that I've found in research, but it's something that makes sense to me from a scientific perspective. If you consider that twirling the hair is going to make the cuticles lift a bit, then untwirling is like lifting the cuticles and then they're brushing past each other as you undo your twist. So that's another reason why I would be a bit concerned. And then lastly, I find rope twists quite flat for my personal aesthetic. So those are the 3 main reasons why I have stopped doing rope twists. The third thing that I have stopped doing with my natural hair is using coconut oil as a pre-wash treatment. And now it's time for a quick plug. I'm really excited about my first ever workshop on the science of choosing oils and butters for your natural hair. This is for you if you want to leverage an understanding of the undergirding science of hair and lipids, also known as oils, and apply that knowledge practically in your hair regimen. Click on the link in the description box to join. Styling my hair in small sections is also something that I have stopped doing, and the reason for this is that last year I had a consultation with Jackie Van Driel, who is a trichologist. I mentioned her earlier on in this video. And before you ask, why would you go have a consultation? Don't you give consultations to other people? It's always helpful to get an external perspective on your hair regimen, because we all have blind spots and I will always have things to learn. And Jackie has a lot of knowledge and wisdom to impart. So I learned a lot from my chat with her. In our conversation, we talked about the density of my hair and then the number of sections I had my hair in. And after much discussion, it seemed to make more sense for me to have more sections in my highly dense hair. So instead of having 52 sections, I now have 26. And that is a way for me to have hair that I don't let mat because I'm just so busy doing other things. Also enjoy the look of my hair and still have time for running a company, having a social life, and getting enough sleep. I know, right? Berlin Carnival was a whole vibe. Anyway, if you liked this video, make sure you check out this one right here because I think you'll like it as well. And let me know in the comment section below what things you have stopped doing with your natural hair.